Bussy in the morning, bussy in the evening, bussy at summertime. When you're grabbing bussy, you might end up doing time. Bussy in the morning, bussy in the evening, bussy at supper time. If you're grabbing bussy, you might end up doing time. So we open with Karen walking in on Andy as Gary leaves, waiting for his yes. Karen said, I done caught you in your lie. Andy said, what are you doing here? Catching you, minding your business. And this preacher, I'm telling you, there's something wrong with him. I think he stole the coin. Or that mouthy assistant, who's apparently Beyonce's cousin? I didn't know Appleheads ran in their family, but okay. You know, now that I think about it, I could see it from Tina. So Karen sees the ring and she's like, what in the bigamy? How you gonna propose when you already married? So Andy tries to flip it on Karen and she's like, I left Zach. You're the one who needs to wake up. So Karen tells Andy, look, I'm your sister, I'm your friend, and I ain't gonna let you do this again, and throws the ring down the sink. Girl, you know you should have pawned that. You could have used it to pay off that debt that preacher ran up. But Andy saves it, and Karen's like, you gonna marry him. And Andy is SOS, stuck on stupid. Karen tells her, well, he's not a good man. Andy says, you don't know him. Well, he left his kids, he left his wife, he cheated on his wife, and he choked you. I would say yes, she knows he's bad. So Andy's showing her divorce papers and counselor papers. He's trying, not hard enough. And why you need a fixer-upper, man? Why can't you get something a little more turnkey? It ain't this, it's this old house, not this old boyfriend. Andy says, I don't want to fall out with you because of Gary. We're in love. No, you're not, because you can't even love yourself. So how the hell you gonna love somebody else? And how are y'all happy? You happy when you passed out on the floor? Or when your apartment is getting raided by the feds? Where is the happiness? When you were left in the middle of nowhere and had to walk in those hideous shoes? I don't see a happy heifer. So Andy said, look, I'm going to bed. You can see yourself out. Back with Neck Tattoo and Brina. Neck Tattoo trying to get the puss, but she's acting coy. He said, we know you like me. What are you doing? Let's just go on home. Get the uglies to bumping. Oh, he laying it on thick. Girl, why are you pooping where you eat? You gotta work with this fool. He gonna tramp around and end up getting transferred. So he wear her down and she's like, okay, you can come over, but you gonna get a ride home. He gonna get a ride all right. The big bone sissy gonna be jealous he wasn't invited in the car. So Karen's driving home from Andy's and Aaron offers to bring by dinner. That's why he got all this money, because he's stealing her credit card. Meanwhile, with Fatima the Stallion, she's got that irritating lawyer at her house. So they sit down over a glass of red and she says, I had an interesting day. Zach's in jail. Like, don't you want to know what he's in jail for? He said, no. Really? You put him there? Ooh, her neighbors have doorbell cameras and she caught them planting the cocaine. He had Leon, one of the men from the program, doing his dirty work. So she says, look, you better get him out tonight, and he go on and fest, but he's like, I'm just so in love. Why don't you want to be with me? What's the problem? You! She said, your dick was trash. Nothing about you turns me on. Look, if he ain't out tomorrow morning, I'ma get you and take this cheap-ass wine when you leave. So now we're at the gay bar with the big bone, sissy. Why is he confronting John Moody from Southern Charm, New Orleans? Okay, he's like, why'd you tell Sabrina that Panty Man was doing meth? And he said, I saw him. You're lying. Was he? Well, apparently, Panty Man has been back at the sissy bar. And John Moody's like, look, I'm telling you, I know meth when I see it. He left with a cute guy around an hour ago. Well, maybe he's finally found himself. Although I'm sure the big boned sissy mad that he didn't find himself with him. So while trying to get more tea on Calvin, the bartender says, well, your ex was in here, but sadly, he's moved on. But he ain't missing you, boo, because he got a new boo. That was the oddest, most discombobulated, poorly edited scene Tyler Perry's ever thrown at me, and that's saying something. God, Tyler loves to give us these long-ass days. So now Aaron and Karen are finally at her place with the Italian food. So Karen's still upset about Andy, but the preacher man don't want to get involved. He's like, you gotta let them adult. This ain't your call.
I can understand you upset. Now, preacher man, you was preaching to her talking about how God designs a midnight for people to go to. You could just hold her. I can't wait till she finds out he stole her credit card, because I'm telling you, it's gotta be him. Oh, where is Zach? We ain't seen Zach all episode. Well, now we're at Sabrina's house with neck tattoo. He getting her all liquored up. So she like, you ain't sleeping over tonight. Go on and call that Uber. But then she trying to look in his phone. He like, let me look in your phone. Get in your business. Child, Sabrina got a hug. She was like, is that your cell phone or are you happy to see me? Oh, Lord, did Jacoby pull it out? Oh, yeah, this is a winner. So she finally get him to leave. Meanwhile, across town, Fatima the Stallion hears a knock at the door. And it's Thackeray. So Zach said, they just told me I was free to go. What did you do? And Fatima says, well, that lawyer set you up. So Fatima's trying to tell him he good and she got proof. And he's like, well, he been messing with me. I don't want to end up back in prison. So Zach's like, okay, I'ma believe you. Let me go on and get in this shower. Come on. She's like, I just paid to have this done again. Oh, God, now we got the Braxton hybrid and the Cowboys, so he's come back from his walk. Is she ready to articulate what's aggravating her? Oh, God. So now she asking him all about the family money, and she's like, I don't want the money. You always got your hand out. You could use $5 or $10. Why is this an issue? So the Braxton hybrid is upset that the sister saw her apartment because the sister got money. That's what you upset about? Right when you think Tyler couldn't write anything stupider, he'll surprise you. So, child, they apologize to each other and they back together. I am so sick of them. Cause he just a glutton for her punishment. Meanwhile, across town, the big bone sissy's getting home. Oh, and he hears sexual noises coming from Calvin's boudoir. Is he with a man? And all you hear is two men is just grunting, groaning, and going at it. I know it's going to be like somebody's doing a boxing lesson, somebody's moving something. You know Sissy Ty always loves a twist. Well, that was the episode, so I'm going to see you soon for something. I know I'm going to need a bumper, probably a trailer review.
Don't grab my pussy, don't grab my pussy. I'm your cameraman. I don't want to be anything more to you. I swear, don't grab my pussy. I'm not attracted to you. You look like Yoda and the Gollum.